All right, welcome back again. Jessica Oots with Keller Williams Realty in Layton, Utah. Again, I have Jennie with Great Western Supply. We've had a good time in the past talking about faucets, but today we're going to circle back around and talk about potties. I'm excited. So toilets, but at our house, you know, you have little ones. You've got to do the potty. Grandma, gotta go potty. So anyway, we're going to jump into that and also have a good interview, talk to you a little bit about your business as well. So why don't you talk to us a little bit about, first of all, you showed me these when we first came in.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this.
So everybody wants their toilet to be clean. So they think, oh, they can put Clorox tabs, or there's many on the market you can put, goes in your tank, which what that does over time is it eats your flapper. So you ever hear your toilet run? It's because it's eating the flapper. These actually go in your tank, but it only feeds into your bowl. So people that want that extra clean, this just can be changed out. These are the refills for them. And you can buy them here at Great Western. We have them at all 3 stores, or you can also get them online. But if you want that extra clean, then put those in there. And those work out really good. I installed my own, so if I can do it, anybody can.
Well, that's awesome, because ours, we have hard water.
Yes.
And so this would save a lot of cleaning time and probably extend the life of the toilet.
Correct.
Because I'm not damaging the internal workings of it. Very good. Very good. Well, I'm going to make sure you check the description below. You'll see that there are some links down here where to find this, because that could save some good time and some money, it sounds like.
Yes, it can. Yeah.
So we are going to talk a little bit about the toilets and what the different options are. I know we walked in and the first thing we did, one of the toilets picked up itself. It opened on its own. So tell us, what are some of the new features?
During the COVID, a lot of people couldn't find toilet paper, and so they went to bidets, and some people still in the United States are a little hesitant about them, but now they're clean. You can put them on any toilet. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Toto toilet. We carry Toto, so I carry the Toto bidets. Some of them these will open yourself. You have a remote that's very clean that you can hang on the wall, and then you can see the various functions that they do, but it does function as a regular toilet if you don't want to use this. Once you have it, you won't live without it. Quick little story, I wanted one because I started selling them and I never used one. So my husband's off on some Fridays, so I called the plumber. I said, will you please go to my house and install a bidet seat, because I think I should, if I'm going to sell them, I got to use it myself. So one day he's at home, gets a knock on the door, plumber comes in, he goes, what are you doing? He goes, I'm here to install your bidet seat. He is hooked after that. He will not live without one. And he tells everybody at his work. Everybody at his work has them. But yeah, it's a lot of word of mouth. But
very
yeah,
good.
Very good. Yeah.
Very cool. And then tell me, are the toilets, is there a matter of, like, I know toilets are different when it comes to the amount of gallons. Does it have to have a specific gallon size? Or?
No, and you don't need, a lot of people have a preconception that you need a hot water to your toilet. You do not, because it just hooks to your existing water line, and then it comes through, and there's a heater inside the tank here, so you get warm water and you pick what temperature you like it at.
Oh
yeah, it's fancy. And then but the only thing you do need is a plug. So as we were talking earlier, I said a lot of people that build new homes, I tell them to put a plug next to their toilet, because you can add these at any point in time. You don't change your plumbing at all.
And where is the plug? Can you show?
So the plug is just behind the toilet. This one's tucked back in, and it just goes behind there.
Okay, so it's an electric plug.
Electric plug, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need electricity to be able to run to it.
Correct.
Because it's plugged into the wall, and that's what generates the energy to run the bidet.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So there is difference in toilets.
Okay.
So this one here that I have right here is a 2-piece toilet. So these are some of the things that you need to decide also. 2-piece toilet, you can see the trapway here. This one is also a 2-piece toilet, but you can't see the trapway. And then this is a 1-piece. And some of the 1-piece come with a skirted bottom also. So there's a lot more options that used to be. These ones with the skirt, I have myself just because they're a little bit easier to keep clean. And you don't have to go in there, and a lot of women don't want to go in there and scrub, or men. whoever cleans the bathroom. So, yeah.
No, I think that's great. I think, to me, I don't have a skirt on. Is that something that you could add later, or you have to buy it?
You have to buy the toilet.
Okay.
Unfortunately, yes.
Because that just looks cleaner.
It just
to me.
looks
easier
nicer
to maintain.
Yes, it does.
Very good.
Yeah, and then of course we can always get colored if you don't have chrome in your bathroom. I think you mentioned something earlier.
Yes.
We can always match the color of your faucet to the tank cover.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah.
And can you change that out, or that's
Yes,
set
I've
within?
done those myself too. So yeah, you can do that also.
And what about the gallon size? I know that regulations change.
Correct. So they used to be 3 gallons, and then they dropped it down to 1.6. So we're at 1.6 right now. Some of the toilets we have brought in are 1.28s. You can opt to do a dual flush. So there is options if you want to be more of a water saver.
Okay, dual flush is between the difference of solid waste versus liquid waste.
Correct.
Okay, very cool. And you guys have all those options?
We have all those options in most any brand.
Very good. Well, this is so much information. I didn't even realize.
We could go on and on.
Do you potty train 3-year-olds? I'm curious.
We do have a potty seat though.
Oh, that's just designed
that has,
for little
so it has a little one inside here, and it magnets to the top, and you can pull it and down. So it makes them feel a little more secure too.
That's the biggest thing. I've got a granddaughter who is recently potty trained, but she wants me to hold her.
Yes, and that would eliminate that.
Wow, very good. Okay, I'm going to have to go look into that next.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit of a story about some time you had someone struggling, but you were able to help them work through that process.
So a lot of times they come in, and sometimes it's a woman trying to tell them how to do plumbing, and they don't always receive that well. And so I had a guy once, and a gentleman come in, and he needed some parts, and I said, well, I need a picture, and he insisted this would work. And I says, okay, I will sell this to you knowing that you're probably going to bring it back. Sure enough, he brought it back, and I sold him the correct stuff. So
experience matters.
Oh,
I'm hearing
it's
you
huge.
say that. You know what it is that you're working with. You know what to look for. You know the downfalls, the pitfalls, things that need people to avoid. But you can also save some of that strife up front.
Exactly.
That they can, because that's a pain when you have to bring it back.
Yeah. And plumbing is an animal inside itself.
I always know enough to cause trouble.
That's what most people can do. Yeah.
Well, very good. I love it. Tell me, how is it that you even got, like you said, it's probably not stereotypically, not politically correct to believe that a woman isn't going to be in a plumbing situation, but how is it that you got into this?
So, funny thing is I was looking for a new position, new job, wanted to do something. I stayed home with my kids for many years, and came in here because I thought I can do a receptionist job. And they interviewed me, and they go, I think you've got something more. And I'm like, okay, naive me. So I go back, and they hired me, and I started, and I just wanted to know everything I could learn because that just intrigues me. And here I am 18 years later.
That's incredible.
Kind of crazy, huh?
No, I love that story that you didn't even know what you were looking for. It kind of found you.
Yes.
But that you're so passionate about it and love it so much. And you have to come to work and be intrigued.
Yes.
Or otherwise it's just another job.
Exactly. And something new every day.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, you can see, again, her passion here, that she's, you know what you're talking about. Not just only make it look pretty, but...
Yeah, you have to know a little bit more than that.
Yeah, very good. We've had so much fun. Thank you for having us today. And we got to look at some really interesting different toilets. I was surprised at how much new there is.
There's a lot new.
So I'm excited. Thank you for having us. And make sure you click in the description below so you can find out how to reach out to Jennie and get to know her even. It's so much fun. I had a blast. Thank you. Have a great day.